Hi, my name is Brihan, and if you are someone who's in the middle of a career break or is planning on taking a career break or who just wants to shift to a remote job, then maybe my story can help you, right? So my story starts in the year 2021. I was about 27 at that time, and I decided to take a career break. I was doing a lot of stand-up comedy at that time, and I just felt like working as a lawyer just did not do anything to my creative juices, right? And I felt confused, and I watched Tamasha a bunch of times, and I said, okay, fine, I just need a career break, right? Now, at that time, my friends, my family, my girlfriend, everybody I knew was so worried about me. It was crazy, right? Everybody thought I was crazy. The thing is, it's not their fault. They did not doubt my capabilities. They did not doubt my skills. They did not doubt my ability to work hard. But they had just been so scared about the recession that was taking in the country. They were constantly reading updates in the news about how the pandemic is going to remove all kinds of employment. And, they were so worried that they thought that how is this guy going to get a new job? Now, 4 years down the line, I am working in a creative field in a legal company, right? And it is completely remote. So, to that extent, life has come up full circle. Now, what they didn't know and what I know now is that the remote revolution has changed how people work, right? There are a bunch of new startups and bunch of new SMEs in India and abroad that have come up, and these guys are presenting you job opportunities that were not existing before. So, if you want to tap into this opportunity, let me show you one way of doing it, right? This is just one of the ways. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you a website, right? This website is basically like a directory of startups and you can work with them, right? So you can see the name of the website. It's called Clutch. Now, when you visit Clutch, you will just have to log in and make an account. It's like creating an account on any other website, right? Now you'll see two bars here, search and location, right? So when you enter search, you can type the name of the industry that you're going to work with, right? So since I'm working as a copywriter, why don't I select, for example, digital marketing? Right? Now you can see even in digital marketing, there are a bunch of other subsectors, right, that you can target. Digital marketing, Facebook affiliate marketing, full service digital marketing, etc., etc., etc. So select one that you like, then select the location. So I'm in Bangalore, so I'm going to say Bangalore, right? Now you type on get started. Now you're going to find 401 companies with name, with profiles, with websites. You're going to have all this data, right? Now, you want to make this even more, friendly and even more customized to you. You can go to services and you can actually see the services that you can provide, the knowledge for the services that you have. Now, we are also conducting a boot camp which will help you learn all these services that you can pitch to startups. But say for now, you are comfortable with social media marketing. You can click on social media marketing and you can see that the number of companies has reduced. Now you have 224 companies which are specializing in social media, right? Now you can pitch to these guys, right? Now, how are you going to pitch to them? I'll show you that. So first you identify the companies, then you go for a company that you like. For example, Soup Agency sounds kind of fun. It has been rated highly. So we select Soup Agency. Now you're going to be landing on their website, right? So let's see if we can just pop up down and we can find their social media. There it is. Oh, okay, this is, I think I didn't select Bangalore because this is a foreign company. But you can do this for Bangalore as well, right? Maybe the filter didn't work properly. So I'll just see if I can do that. But basically, you get the idea, right? You can find the company here. Then you can connect with them on LinkedIn, right? Now, as soon as you go on LinkedIn, you will be directed directly to the company's LinkedIn account. Now, what can you do? Do you want to send a message to the company? You can, but here's a faster approach that you can take. You can go to people. You have about 50 employees, so it should not be very difficult to find the owners, right? So you have a content strategy manager who you can outreach to. Let's see if we can find the name of the owners, right? So we can see who the owners are on the website, maybe. So digital marketing executive looks like this guy is the owner, right? His name is Jake. So let's see if we can find Jake on LinkedIn. There he is. You can find Jake here. You can send him a personal message, right? Now, what is the message? I'm going to tell you that as well. So you can use this method to outreach with people, right? Now, you did this with, for example, agencies in Bangalore. You can do it with agencies all across the world, right? So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So we again go to digital marketing. Then we select any location. How about you want to go to California, right? California, United States, and you select get started, right? Now, these are all companies that are situated in California, right? You can see it somewhere here, Services California, and you can see the average work hour rate that they give to their employees, right? About close to $100, which is 8,000 rupees. Pretty good, right? So you can visit this company. You can again go to their website and you can see if they have a LinkedIn profile here. Now they don't have a LinkedIn profile here, so maybe they attached it on the website itself, right? On the Clutch website. So let's see if we can find it there. So you go to view profile and there it is. You can find the LinkedIn right here. Now we'll see how many employees they have, right? So these guys haven't made a LinkedIn profile. Pretty poor in my choice, or maybe LinkedIn is down. I'm not sure. But basically you get the idea, right? So maybe I'll just do one more. You go to Right Media and I'll open their LinkedIn from here. Okay, so I think there's some issue with my LinkedIn, but I've already shown it to you, right? You can just find the owner and you can message them. Here's a pro tip that you might not know. In LinkedIn, if you have a lot of employees, in people search. So for example, I have it here, right? Okay, let's see if I can refresh it and that works. Yeah, I think LinkedIn's down, guys. But in the people section, so right here, right? So in the people section, you can search for HR here as well, and it will take you to the recruitment people. You can reach out to them also if you don't want to reach out to the owners. How good is a strategy that is, right? Now you've done this for foreign companies. Would you like another example of me doing it for Indian companies? I'll just show you one example, right? So you select digital marketing, do it for Delhi, for example, right? Now I have selected Delhi and I'm going to type get started, right? So you found these company services, Delhi, right? Now, if you are thinking that LinkedIn is down, you could always send them an email because you have their email address as well and you have their other contact details, right? See right here. You have their contact details. You can send them a message through there. Okay, so I think LinkedIn is opening finally, right? Okay, so I found the company. Now you can see right here it says Delhi. How many employees does it have? It has a lot of 200 employees. So I can go to people and I can type for maybe HR, right? If you find the car owner, that's also great, but you can also find the HRs like this, right? You can send them a message and you can outreach to them. Now we've shown this to you for foreign and Indian companies. Now let us talk about what message you have to send to them, right? Now the key is that when you are asking them or when you're talking to them, don't say that I want to work for you, right? That doesn't appeal to them as much. Don't talk about your needs, talk about what you can deliver to them, right? That is the important thing, and that is where a lot of people miss out on. So we have a sample outreach message that we wanted to show to you. So here's one, right? Hi XYZ, congratulations on, you can mention an achievement that they did. So it could be congratulations on achieving 1,000 posts on LinkedIn, congratulations on having an IPO, whichever ones that suit you, right? That is truly inspiring. I would love to support your startup and make your work easier. I can save you at least 3 hours a day by handling routine tasks so you can focus on growing your business. Here are some ways in which I can assist you: managing emails and scheduling by organizing your inbox and setting up meetings, handling data entry and research to keep records updated and find useful information, creating simple reports and presentations to help you track progress and share ideas, supporting social media and content by helping with posts, engagements, and updates, managing customer and client communication by responding to inquiries and keeping things smooth. Now, you can mention any other skill that you have, you can mention any other testimonials you have as well. Now, here's the fun part of the message that a lot of people don't do. I understand that hiring support is a big decision, so I'm happy to offer a 4-week pro bono trial basis assignment. This way, you can see how my work helps with no commitment. If it works well for you, we can continue working together. If you find my work useful, a recommendation on LinkedIn or Upwork will be much appreciated. I can share a sample of my work if you'd like, and let me know if it sounds interesting. I can send a few time slots for a Zoom call. Now, here's the thing, right? You are not asking them for any money. You are saying that if you like my work, you can see it. If you like it, you can give me a recommendation on LinkedIn, right? That is going to add to your testimonials. The testimonial on your Upwork will get you more profiles, which will get you a higher amount, right? Now, if you're worried about I don't have a portfolio that I can share to them, you can always ask us. We are going to help you draft a bunch of assignments, that can come in handy that you can showcase. We'll also show many, many, many more directories and many, many more outreach techniques that no college, no institute has taught you, right? So you can learn all these skills, how to reach out, how to pitch, what are the skills that you're going to need, and how to develop those skills in our free 9-hour training session. So if you're interested and you want to make the most of this, make sure that you join.